I haven't made a video in a while about Nintendo, but I'm seeing some disgusting, absolutely disgusting things that are going on. Let me minimize this in the Nintendo world. So first we get this notification that Nintendo reserves the right to break your console following unauthorized use in bid to prevent piracy. That's what they claim. Then I start thinking, like, why are they pushing this game chat so hard? Like, are they being used by another agency to kind of watch us? And I know everybody's going to be like, whatever. These kind of companies have been used for forever to control the masses. Why are they pushing this cheap ass camera that they've got? Why are they making it so basically the system can listen to you at all times? This piracy is not the only thing either. They can, if they don't like something that you said in a game chat, they can literally brick your system. If they don't like something that happened, they can just brick your system. And as people are, and they're going to be using, as I can see in New York, like the AI is in charge of parking right now, like, you know, parking tickets. It is ticketing everybody. So what are they going to do? Just brick everybody's system that says the measliest thing? I mean, it's like social credit score all over again. I mentioned that in one of my videos, and somebody said, there's no such thing as that. Okay, go over to China and tell me what there's no social credit score. I feel like that's what's happening, and I feel like these numbers that they've been giving out and the idea that everything was pre-ordered instantaneously, I just feel like it's a complete lie. It's just lies. Like, Nintendo has become the most despicable company. They're also saying that prices are going to possibly go up. I just saw something about Chanel, Gucci, and whatever, Prada, I think it was. They said that they're going to be raising their prices due to tariffs. And the people who make this stuff in China actually made a rebuttal video to totally embarrass these companies. And I hope that this keeps happening. It's like these video game companies and different companies are being used for an agenda. I mean, we saw the writing of it if you watch what's actually going on prior to this Trump era, but it is really coming in hard right now. They're using every tactic they possibly can to make it look. I don't even want to hear it. We lost 90,000 factories due to NAFTA. And if you don't know what NAFTA is, don't come in the comments section with your little, no idea what you're talking about comments. Then we get this. So the EULA, protecting Nintendo, they could sue whoever they want to, but you can't sue them. And now they really want this to come home. They're basically saying silently, they didn't want this to get out there, that you can't sue them. No class action lawsuit. And this comes the day after they announce that they can brick your system. Kind of funny. So they're probably going to be using AI, and if their AI is anything as bad as their internet, they're going to be bricking everybody's system for any reason whatsoever. And so now they don't want you to be able to class action lawsuit. They know they're going to get sued over the Switch 2. They know they're getting sued over the Switch 2. This right here tells you that they know that they're getting sued. They've done something that they know is going to get them sued. They sue everybody. They're the most pathetic company I have ever seen in my life. I don't even want Nintendo stuff in my house anymore. I'm thinking about just dumping everything I have in Nintendo. I want nothing to do with this company. Yeah, it's just ridiculous. If you don't want to waive your rights to be able to class action lawsuit this place, then you have to go down. Okay, so here it is, 16J, 30-day right to opt out. You have to send notice of your decision to opt out to the following address: Nintendo of America, attention, CS admin, 4600 150th Ave Northeast. I've actually been here when I was in Seattle. I was actually at that place. Man, I used to like this company. I really did, but I mean, they've turned into Disney. Disney is just run by reptilian overlords that is just so disgusting. I mean, they always have been disgusting. I've never liked them. Nintendo, I gave some credit just because they had such vision and everything like that. But now they're just run by the same reptilian overlords that they have at the. It's like with Bowser's from EA, that disgusting company. And the person running Nintendo in Japan is nothing more than a profit-hungry, profit at all costs person. I mean, it's just absolutely ridiculous. But I find it odd that the day after they said they're going to brick your system, if you say something they don't like, if you do something to your system that they don't like, if they anything for you cough the wrong way, you sneeze the wrong way, so they're going to brick your system at any time that they feel like it. And they're also going to raise the prices. Probably they're just using this tariffs as another way of, it's just greed. I would like to know how much this system actually costs to make. Like in that video that the Chinese came after these high-end Prada and Chanel and whatever else, they said it cost about $1,400 to make a purse that the company's charging $38,000 for you to buy. 2,700% markup. Now I doubt this is a 2,700% markup, but there's a reason places make things in China. You know, it's just, the whole thing's ridiculous. But as far as the tariffs, I don't want to hear about it. We lost so many jobs to China. It's ridiculous. And now we got China buying out all of our schools and land and everything like that. It's just, I don't care what happens to China. But this is absolutely ridiculous. You got them raising prices for the hell of it. You've got them bricking your system if they don't like what you do. You've got almost no rights to this. You can't sue them. Now, Disney tried to pull this with the woman. I forget if it was a woman or man who died at their restaurant after telling them that they have a fatal allergy to something, and the person died. And the Disney tried to claim that they couldn't sue them because they had Disney Plus, and that completely got thrown out of court, and they ended up going to court anyways. If you add all this stuff up since the April 2nd debacle, it has just been one disgusting thing after another. I can't believe anybody is buying this system. It has nothing to do with the money at this point. It is just disgusting at this. On top of the fact, look at these graphics. Look at this. This is graphics like the PlayStation 3 could have played. Come on, you're buying $500 system, and then the specs just came out. The benchmarks just came out on this thing. It's terrible. I'm almost laughing at people who bought this system now. I'm like, what are you thinking? Like, you are so blind, can't see what's going on to everything that you actually bought this system. They got you by the balls so bad that you buy it anyway. And then you go on here and other channels defending, well, oh, you're just broke, man. Okay, that's what it is. You have fun with your bricked system because you said something that they did, and it's like online all the time now. Like, it's from what I'm reading, you can't play a game without it being like acknowledged through the online system. If that's a system that you want, and go for it. I will never buy the Switch 2. I'm almost to the point of like games are just something I used to do. I'm really getting to that point. You got these AAA studios making games that I have zero interest in playing. I think most people don't have interest in playing, which is why they're failing. And then you've got Nintendo, who used to be kind of like that safe haven, who has turned into the most disgusting company of them all. You got Xbox purposely raising the prices of their system so they can get out of hardware instead of just getting out of hardware. Like, you know, I guarantee that Microsoft is doing that so they can show some kind of massive loss and some business, write-off of some kind. I don't know why anybody bought this damn system at this point. They can brick it for any reason. And if you pull it offline, your games won't work. So you can't even get around that. From what I've read anyway. I don't know 100%. But I mean, you're paying for these graphics right here. This looks like Mario Kart 8 Deluxe, which came out in 2015. That's my video. I'm almost even tired of wasting my time with Nintendo, but as I see these things and I would 100% say that everybody should mail their opt out to this address right here. But even so, there was actual countries suing Nintendo over the Joy-Con drift. So either they know there's going to be Joy-Con drift, or they know that they're going to brick the shit out. This AI system's probably completely unproven, and they'll probably end up bricking systems, and they're not going to unbrick it, and they know they're going to get lawsuits, and so they don't want to get lawsuits. They don't mind suing everybody else, but if you go to sue them, then that's an issue. Really, just the most disgusting. I mean, this is one of the most disgusting companies. And here's another thing: is as far as the piracy, there is no other way to play these games that people actually want to play, other than spending hundreds or maybe even thousands of dollars to buy them retro. And as far as I can see, if you buy a license for a game once, I don't know why you would have to rebuy a license for a game on another system. I don't know how that works, but I think that people should start looking into that, because, I mean, think about how many times you've rebought Mario, or Mario 2, or Super Mario 3, or whatever it is. I'm so over Nintendo at this point. I'm almost so over video games at this point. It's just become another one of these things. It's become just like the NFL. The NFL used to just be like, you'd watch games and people played, and now all of a sudden it's turned into this multi-billion dollar industry that's just not even worth the time. Anyway, that's the video. I don't know. Talk to you in the next one. Peace.